Hey my friend, what's going on? Keder here on a beautiful day, my friend. Welcome to video number 6. A lot of people been telling me, hey Keder, what's going on? Where's video number 6? Well, this guy is holding me up, right? I've been having you hold up. But guys, I was actually out this weekend. We had an event in Orlando for my team, the No Quitters team. It was so amazing. We had totally a mind-blowing time together. But guess what? Today we're gonna have a really awesome day, a really awesome morning, daytime, whatever you're watching this video. So I'm trying to time myself here just so I don't go too much over the time. But today we're gonna be covering some pretty powerful details. If you have not watched the first video from the bootcamp, from video number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then now this is video 6, I highly encourage you to go back and watch video number 1. I covered some stuff about SEO. Video number 2, I covered some stuff about paid marketing. And video number 5, that's going to help you build your business. But today, guys, from video number 5, my last topic that I said I was going to cover is how to become a superstar in your business. How to become a superstar online, have that celebrity factor. Guys, we're going to talk about that because that is so important. But before I do that, guys, if you can read right on top of me, I'm trying to go down, right? Try not to be a man of success, but a man of value, right? This is what I'm doing. Try not to be a man of success. This quote is actually a quote that was said by Albert Einstein, and some of you probably know him. Try not to be a man of success, because you can have success and you lose it, right? You can have success and failure. But if you're a man of value, people know your value, how much you're worth. No matter how much you fail, no matter how much you would go and fail after your success, people will still want to know what you're doing. People will still want to be part of what you're doing. Let's say, for example, right now, right? Let's say Mark Zuckerberg was to lose all the money that he had, right? He made through Facebook or whatever. Or someone like Donald Trump, who actually lost all his money. Do you think if someone like Mark Zuckerberg was to lose all his money and he said, you know what, I'm ready to do it again. I'm going to do this thing again. I'm going to build it 10 times bigger. I'm going to make Facebook 20 times better. You know what? I need investors. I need people to invest into my dream because I have a bigger dream. What do you think is going to happen? There would be a line from California to Miami, right? Investors waiting to invest with him because he's a man of value, because people knows the value that he brings to the marketplace, and they've seen what he's been able to do in the last couple years, right? In the last decade with the internet. So that's the power of becoming a man of value versus a man of success, my friend. So I just wanted to share that with you. But today, the main key, guys, man, I'm going to be sharing some crazy stuff with you, some great stuff. And I'm so glad that I came from this meeting. We had this meeting in Orlando. All my team was there. I was able to meet a lot of people that we got connected online. And some of you actually watched my boot camp. Some of you actually watched video 1, 2, 3. And I had the chance to meet you in Orlando. So I feel really blessed to be able to meet with people like yourself. To meet with people that helps me grow in my mind. We was in a room with 6- and 7-figure earners. It was totally amazing. Some of the knowledge that was shared there was mind-blowing. So, guys, today, let's get the board going. Let's get the party started. So, guys, I hope you're ready, because this is going to be massive. It's going to be some massive value. So, guys, the first thing, how do you become a superstar in your business? So that's the first thing we're going to cover. How to become a superstar in your business. This is what we're gonna be covering today, right? How do you become a superstar in your business? Now, there's a certain key factor that you're gonna need. Maybe if you're a newbie, you might not have this key factor yet, but guess what? If you know them, you can work towards the stuff, right? You can create your own lifestyle. You can become that own superstar in your own identity, right? The first thing that you're gonna need to become a superstar, guys, you're gonna need to create a tribe. I'm gonna give you a formula to do it, right? The first thing that you're gonna need to create a tribe. What I mean by creating a tribe is to create a group of people that you can give value to. And that's going to require for you to get traffic right? To get traffic, people on your list, to get people that you can give information with. So the first thing for you to become a superstar online, you need to create a tribe. That's going to be the first, everything is going to come out of your tribe. And my friend, we're going to cover some of the ways that you can create a tribe, right? As you guys can see, guys, the people who are very successful, they have a lot of followers. They have a lot of people seeing what they're doing. They have people on their list. They have people they can communicate with. So the first thing in creating a tribe, you're going to need to be able to connect with people, right? On many different areas, right? We're talking about having the ability to create, to get connected with people on Facebook. And tribe on Facebook is built differently than tribe with your email. Now you're talking about the same people that's on Facebook. They are also on your email list. They are also on YouTube. But Facebook has a specific characteristic that other places don't have. And the best part in creating a tribe in Facebook is the ability to create a Facebook group where you can get everybody together in one place and give them access to whatever training, to whatever that you want to bring to the marketplace, and you can get them all in one place and teach them and help them and give them value. Guys, that is so powerful. Guys, when I understood this principle, I had a product that came out on the first night. On the first night, I was able to build a Facebook group from 0 to 400 people in the first day. In the first day. Now, how do you do that? How do you do that, right? Facebook groups. Facebook groups. Right? You're going to need to have your tribe in a Facebook groups. So when I was coming out with my product, I said, man, I have not done a product before. I've been giving value. I've been helping people. Now, how do I do it? So I created a Facebook group. And first thing that I do, if I have a product, something that's hot, something that's legit, right? Something that I can share out with people, I would create a Facebook group. That would be the first thing. And then I would send that Facebook group to my list with a video or a message, something that tell them, hey, would you be interested in learning about Craigslist? That was my product. Hey, would you be interested to learn about how to use tools to take your business to the next level? Hey, would you be interested in learning how my 8 days bootcamp is transforming people's lives and is changing their business, teaching them exactly how to change their lives and change their income forever? This is what I want you to do. I want you to add yourself to the group. Now you're telling them to take action. So Facebook groups, you have a Facebook group that you created, right? You can have more than one group. So I'll say group, right? You have that Facebook group. And then now you're talking about your email list. Now, if you've been building a list, if you're a newbie, you start marketing, you start building a list, right? You start getting people on your list. Now, you're going to want to get them from the list to the Facebook group. So I send out an email with the link to that Facebook group and tell people, hey, go ahead and add yourself. Go ahead and add yourself, and I'm going to show you how to make money. I'm going to show you what I'm using to get traffic, to get leads, and get more people to come into my business on a daily basis. Go ahead and do that, and guess what? They're going to listen to you, and they're going to go ahead and add themselves to your Facebook group where you have full access to communicate with them, where you can tell them, hey, we have a webinar you need to get on. That, my friend, is part of your tribe and your celebrity. So now the next thing, YouTube. Guys, how many celebrities have you seen that, they are hiding? Guys, the easiest way for you not to get found is to go ahead and hide yourself. If you plan to build your business online, you cannot hide unless you just want to do paid traffic and pay a lot of money just to get people to your offer, right? If you're not looking to establish a superstar role in your business, you don't want to become a superstar in your business. And guys, this is just one thing. There are people who are not superstar in their business and they are making a 6-figure. There's people who's making a 7-figure under the radar. They don't even tell people they are here. But guess what? These people, they know how to drive traffic, and they can just hammer a list. They can just hammer offer to thousands and thousands of people until they get some people to buy. Now, if you want to become a superstar in the face of your audience, you have to get yourself out there. Just like I am with this video right now to try to give you value, you have to step up and give some value and not afraid to actually get in front of people, right? So you need to create a tribe. Now, you have a tribe. So you have your tribe, you have your people. Now, how do you become a superstar in their eyes? Once you create that Facebook group, guys, this is where the superstar status happens. You want to give value. Value, that's the number one key into people wanting to do business with you. When you can share valuable things with other people, trainings, something valuable, tools, how to use certain things, guys, that's gonna help you big time into taking yourself to the next level. Now, after value, the next thing, let me share a story with you here real quick, right? What I'm saying value. Here's what it came up to, right? Some of you that probably know one of my product that I had that came out there and I made a lot of money from. It was totally amazing. It's still making me money. I still have product. I create products on the fly now. You know, I have products that's making me money every single day, and it takes about 1 or 2 hours to put them together. So how did it all got started? Main key, guys, I'm always giving out free value. Well, I'm not giving out everything, right? I'm not gonna teach everything. If I have paid product that people can actually buy, I'm gonna give them some taste. But giving people free value and free value and free value, I remember when I was coming out with one of my product, I give almost everything on my blog, and that blog was getting so much traffic. So many people was coming to my blog, to that blog. I was getting about 30 messages every day. And if you're watching this on my blog, you will see there's maybe something that comes at the bottom and it comes up. It's a messenger. People can actually message you on there. People can actually message me on there. And I'm receiving all these messages every day. And if you actually get to, well, say, the last boot camp we're going to have, day 8, I'm going to be talking about how to turn your blog into a money machine. This blog, the same blog that you're in, allowed me to close over 150K in income. So that's how powerful your blog can become. So people was connecting with me back and forth. That's the time I wasn't making much money in my business, right? A couple of years ago, people was connecting with me back and forth. Hey, you know, I love this training that you just made. I want to know, do you have a training that you could pay that you go more in depth? Because they love the stuff that we're getting, and then we're getting results from the information that I was sharing. So if you have a blog right now, and if you don't have a blog, well, I welcome you. If you have not get the system already, the Lit System Network that has every tools that you need, well, what are you waiting for, right? What are you waiting for? For you to go to this process that I'm going to teach you, you're going to need that system because it comes with a blog. That way you could do exactly what I'm going to teach you in day 8 of this boot camp, my friend. So people was coming to my blog and they was asking me, you know, I find a way to rank it. For some reason, so much people was going, so much comment. I literally was getting about 30 messages a day. I needed to hire a virtual assistant. That's how bad it became, right? I was spending hours just going back and forth with people when I wasn't getting paid for it. So more people started to ask me, hey, Keder, can I pay you for your training? That was my first time making a paid training to actually get people to pay me. I've sold product before, I've sold other people's training, but I never sold my own training because I didn't have the belief in myself yet. So people was asking me, I'm like, okay, cool. I put a product together, and you know, I was like, okay, let's put it for $99, $100. Let's see if that person will buy it. And for some of you, that's a key point right now. If you have a specific set of knowledge, you will be shocked. You will be shocked not to try. I mean, I won't say you will be dumb. I won't say you will be dumb not to try, but I'm saying that you will be shocked if you do try and you put your stuff out there and you put a price on it, whether that's $47, whether it's $100, whatever that you've learned. If you take time, you go in depth, you create a little product and you give the value to people, you give them some value up front, and then you make him pay for the rest of value, you'll be shocked to see that people will buy from you. And I was shocked when someone sent me $97. You know, I was with my wife out, you know, we was out. I remember that day we was actually out going to eat. And then, you know, I told this lady, hey, you know what, pay me $97 and I'll send you this training. Instead of me having to answer all these questions from the blog. And she sent it. It was like, whoa, what the heck? People will actually pay me for what I know. And it was crazy. From then on, I was ready to create product. And I just keep creating more product. And people keep paying me more for these products. So whatever knowledge that you have, right now you're in this boot camp, you're getting a lot of free information that you can even go out there and create your own product. How powerful is that, right? You can go out there and create your own product. So first thing, you got to lead by value. Now, what's going to get your tribe? Your tribe to see you as a superstar, right? Lead by value. That's okay to give value. In the beginning, if you're a newbie right now, you don't want to do much inspirational stuff. You don't want to go much into talking about your story because you don't have a story, right? If your story right now at this moment while you're watching this video is that, hey man, I'm broke, I'm living with my parents, you know, I have not made any money online, but I have a dream, there's no reason. There's no reason for you to tell anybody your story. It's okay to be inspired, right? It's okay for you to go after your dream, but nobody wants to join you while you broke. Nobody wants to join you while you don't know what the heck you're doing. Nobody wants to join your business, you know, while you're struggling to make it. So what you need to do now, if you want to become a superstar online, now I'm not talking about the people that's posting on Facebook and tell people to like my stuff and you get a bunch of likes and you're not making money. Now, this is the one most important key factor that you're going to need. Results. Results and proof of that results. That's what's going to get your tribe. So you need to get results. Results. That's what's going to get your tribe to believe in you. Right? They can believe in the product. You know, you can give them a training, whatever. You need to get results. If you don't have any results, you cannot go out there and get people to trust you to get results from the training or from whatever you're teaching them. Right? The reason you might be coming back to this training is because maybe you've seen some of the proof that I posted out there. You've seen some of the different stuff that I've done in this marketplace, right? So you've seen some of the results that I posted. So results is very important. Results is going to give you that factor of a celebrity. And you're going to start getting people to like, trust, and buy from you. So when people like, they trust you, they buy from you, they keep buying more and more and more. What do you think? There's a group of people, whenever something comes out, they have a huge list that will buy from them because those people bought from them before and they have the ability to create results in their business. So that group, whenever something comes out, you know, there's a point in your business, like right now, if you're just a newbie, you're just getting started, you might go ahead and just get started in a company or in a business with anybody. But there's a group of people that's out there, for them to get started in a business, they know who to go to because they've been around long enough to know the people that's producing results. So like, attract, like. Right? If you want to attract people that's going to get results in their business, well, you got to first be getting results. You got to first go out there and create the results. And it's not that hard if you apply all the stuff that I'm teaching you. If you learn the stuff from video number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you should be able to go out there and create your own results, right? Exposure. Do more than is required. So if you're going to become a superstar, you're going to need exposure, guys. Exposure is everything. Exposure is everything. If you're gonna become a superstar, exposure is everything. Go the extra mile. You're gonna have to do more than is required. So you're talking about syndication, you gotta take it to the next level. Now you're talking about Facebook syndication, there's Facebook groups, you gotta be all over. YouTube syndication, you gotta take your video after you post it on YouTube, you gotta put it on Twitter, you gotta put it on every social media. If you're gonna use certain tools to do that, we have certain tools that I can actually, you know, when you get inside of the team now, we have certain tools that we will share with you that's gonna enable you to do that so you can be in every places at once. Because this is the thing, right? I don't know if you listen to rap, right? I probably gave this example already, but I love Lil Wayne, right? We love listening to his music. It's because he's everywhere. He's doing metal, he's doing rap, he's doing pop star, he's everything you can think of, he's everywhere at the same time. So you need to establish that viral sustainability inside of your business where you are everywhere at the same time. So people cannot miss you, all right? So that's how you're gonna establish this superstar level inside of your business, all right? So now that we get the first part out of the way, right? We get this first part out of the way, we're gonna cover a second part in this business. Right, guys, I forgot to say that. If you're watching any TV right now, you need to shut it down. If you're in front of your computer, you have 2, 3, 4, 5 windows in front of you, you need to shut it down, right? You need to pay attention to this stuff because what I'm going to teach you here, what I'm teaching you here, guys, can change your business. It can change your life. It can revolutionize overnight, almost overnight, everything inside of your business if you apply it in the next 90 days, because that's what I had to do to take my business to the next level. Now, this crucial part, reason I'm asking you to actually pay attention right now, because this part is very, very, very crucial in your success, guys. It is very, very crucial. When I understand it, I started making more money. I started having much more fun. And that's gonna require for you to take your business to the next level, is to be able to make more money. Make more money. Now, a lot of people, I'm gonna go ahead, how to make more money. To make more, we're talking about making more money. See, right now, I'm gonna prep you to make more money. See, a lot of people come with the mentality that I'm gonna spend the lowest, in my business. I'm gonna try to get the smallest in my business. See, your business, the way that you treat you, that's the way your business will treat you. If you treat your business like a Mercedes car, you just got off the lot and you feel excited about it, you washing it every day, you spending the highest priced guys, to get in your car so for you to travel wherever you want to travel to because you cherish it. Guess what? That business will cherish you back. It will give you the best performance because you are giving it the best performance. You got to be willing to make sacrifices to get to your business. Let me share a story with you here real quick. I was actually out there in Orlando this weekend. Right? This weekend we was in Orlando with my team. No Quitters team. Whoop whoop if you're watching this video, right? But I have one guy on my team. Listen to his story, right? This guy, his name is Gavin. He joined my team a couple of weeks ago, right? Maybe a couple of months ago. And I told him, hey, Gavin, listen to me, right? When I came into this online industry, I didn't have any knowledge. I didn't have any experience. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But a sponsor of mine said, hey, Keder, I don't care if you don't have any money. You need to get to the event. And for some reason, I just believed him, right? He said, hey, Keder, if you get to that event, I can guarantee you're gonna meet someone that's gonna change your life. You're gonna hear some information that's gonna change your life. Your business will never be the same again. I don't care, whatever you gotta do, you need to get to that event. And what I did, my friend, that moment, I didn't have the money. I sold my car. I sold my car to get to that event. I sold my car to buy a ticket. We ended up sleeping in a raggedy hotel, and we had to get a rental. It was my first time in an event. I didn't have any money, but I was willing to do it. Now listen to his story. Now talking about me selling my car and everything, I left school too because I had a vision and a dream. But this guy, Gavin, he's not even in the United States. The event was gonna take place in Orlando. He's not in the United States. He lives in the Barbados. And from Barbados, now you need to get a visa in order for you to come to the United States. And I tell them, hey, I don't care what it takes. You have to make no excuses and get there, right? So I'm thinking, man, I'm going to this event. I'm probably not going to see him because he told me a couple of days prior, hey, Keder, I just quit my job and my destination is Orlando. So I'm thinking this guy, I know he's motivated, but I'm thinking he's probably just joking around or whatever the case is, because I know sometimes people don't take things seriously. They will just tell you things to make you believe them, right? I hope you're not one of those people if you're watching this video, right? But anyway, before I know it, we was in Orlando. It was in the morning when I went there, in the afternoon, and first person that I saw was Gavin, and I was shocked to saw him there. To see him there, it's crazy. And listening to his story, he sold his car. He ended up quitting his job and make the money that he needed to get to this event. And guys, the information, the bond that we created, the information that we share with each other, the secret tactics, the information that we shared with each other, it has enabled them to make the money that he needs to be able to sustain himself and sustain his business online while he's traveling the world and make changes in his business. Guys, this is so powerful when you can apply the same tactic that I'm going to teach you tonight. All right? So you want to make more money, right? Who wants to make, let me ask you this question, right? Do you want to get rich fast or do you want to get rich slow? Right? Just two things here. Because I was telling my brother, he's actually over for the weekend for the same event, and I was telling him, man, I want to get rich fast. I don't want to get rich slow. I don't know what age you are right now. You're watching this video. You probably in your early 15, maybe you in your early teen, maybe you 18, or you have your whole life in front of you and you feel like, man, I have my whole life, I could do whatever. But as I'm shooting this video right now, I am 26. Well, no, 28. I find the internet marketing about 26 years old. So 2 years later, man, it's been a blessing, and we've been moving really, really fast. I've been able to retire my wife from ever thinking, not even going back to work, from ever thinking in her mind of going back to work. And that's how powerful the internet is when you understand what I'm going to teach you today. So my question to you, right, I should put that down here. Do you want to get rich fast or slow? Now, why do I ask you this question, right? If you want to get rich slow, there's a process for it, right? Especially with internet marketing. If you want to get rich fast, now there's another process for it. What I'm going to teach you now is how to close high tickets product. So for some of you that don't understand, this process, really changed my life when I truly understand how to make thousands of dollars. Now, let's say my apartment is due. I'm not trying to make, let's say, okay, for me to make $1,000, let's say I'm living somewhere, it's $1,500, right? Apartments or a house, your rent, your mortgage, whatever the case is, right? Your mortgage is due and it's $1,500. Now you get the basic package into an opportunity, whatever you're promoting, right? If it's with the Lit System Network, that would be $30 at the basic, at the regular lower package, which is $30. So from that, you looking to make $1,500. Now your rent is due. Just think about it. You have 1 week, right? Let's say you got 1 week, your rent is due. You need to pay for your rent, and your internet business is your only solution. That's the only way you know how to make money. That's the only thing you have right now. You don't know if you're gonna go look for a job, if you're gonna find one or not. It might take you a week. You gotta go to, different interview, and you gotta kiss your boss behind in order for you to get the job. And you still don't know if you're gonna get a phone call, right? The craziest thing out there, you go for a job interview, they keep asking you so many dumb questions. This is one of the dumbest questions I used to always hate being asked in a job interview. What is your weakness and what is your strength? I don't know what's my weakness. I want to tell you about all my strengths so I can get this job. I don't know if you're watching this, maybe you can relate to me. I used to hate this question. Whenever the interviewer or the manager or whoever asked me this question, and it's always coming. Hey kid, what is your strength? Yeah, I'm good at what I do. I want this job. I can help you, I don't know, pick up stuff. I can help you be the best rep in the store. I can help you with whatever you want to do. And they ask you the other one, what is your weakness? And you go like, well, I don't want to tell you my weakness. I don't want to tell you that I like being late at the job. I don't want to tell you that some days I just don't feel like getting to work. I just want to stay in bed. I don't want to tell you that some day, man, I just don't even want to talk to the customers. Talk to me, listen to me here real quick. My first job was actually as a shoe store. I was working at Famous Footwear. Some of you probably know Famous Footwear. It's a shoe store. I was working in New York. That was my first job. Or that was my second job. My first job was at Cutco. It's crazy how my first job was in selling. I sucked at it. I sucked in Cutco. The first time I got into Cutco and I was selling knives, right? So we go out there and we gotta sell knives. I only had one customer, which was my mom. That's how bad I used to suck at selling. But let's get back into my shoe store job. I was working at a shoe store. This is how much I used to hate it. Sometimes people come to the store, man. I used to hate the female section. No offense to any female that's watching this video, but y'all crazy. When y'all come to a section, when the females come to a section, they would literally try out every shoes, and then I had to come and clean it. Man, I used to hate the female section, and sometimes people would come to the store and they ask me, do you work here? And I'll tell them, nope, I don't work here. You better look for someone else. And that's how, that's how bad I used to hate my job. But I love what I do now. It's totally awesome. The freedom is totally awesome. So with the tricky question, people would actually, hey, what is your weakness? Well, would I tell them, hey, my weakness is that, You know, if I'm working for a store and I don't like what I'm doing, and when people come to the store, I'm not telling them that I don't work here. That would be a weakness, right? Not representing your store the right way, or not representing the business or your boss, whatever company you're working with, the right way. You know, that's crazy. But it's part of my story, guys. So literally, we're talking about, let's get back into what we were saying. If you want to make $1,500 in 1 week, so now you're selling stuff that is $30. $30, how many of these things that you would need to sell? You're looking at about 150. So you need to make your mortgage payment. You have 1 week in front of you and you have a $30 product. You need to make 150 sell in a week. Tell me, how is that possible? 150 sell in a week divided by 7. Now, if you know what you're doing, it's not impossible, right? It's not impossible. People do that, right? 1, 2, we're talking about 21. You got 7 days, so you're talking about making 21 sales a day. 21 sales every single day. Do you think that you will be able to make that, you know, that mortgage that you have to pay? More likely not. More likely not. Most people make 21 sales, and if you're making 21 sales, you better sure that you have some really good experience, or you better sure to have some money to invest into paid marketing. Now, if you don't have no money to even pay for your mortgage, to pay for your house, you more likely have no money to invest into paid marketing. Doesn't that make sense, right? That makes sense, right? You more likely will not have money to spend into paid marketing. So my main key now is high ticket. Now, how do you sell high ticket? Now, inside of Lead System Network, you have another product that is $100, which you get 50% commission right off the bat. So that makes you $80 when you sell one. That makes you $80. That is $80. That is residual income. Now that's cool. Now, how many of them you would need to make $1,500? I mean, to make $1,500, you're looking at least 20 of them. So 20 of them in a week, you know, that's 3 sales every single day in the next 7 days, right? If you're a newbie, that's still not realistic, because you know the industry average is 2 to 3 sales a day. If you can make 3 sales a day, you're like a god. You know, online, if you can make 3 sales a day consistently, you're like a god online. People look at you like, damn, this guy or this girl, she knows her stuff. If you can make 3 or 4 or 5 sales a day. And you know, when I went into not making sales in my business to making 3, 4, 5 sales, and the most sales that I had in one day was 75 sales in one day. And you know, when I tell people that story, it's like, oh my God, 75 sales in one day. And I was selling high tickets and low tickets together and made a bunch of money that month. But 75 sales in one day, that's a lot of sales, guys. You know what I mean? But most people, the industry average, and the only reason why it happened to be 75 sales is because I had something that was coming out on that day and people wanted to buy it. But my average is usually about 3 to 4, 5 sales a day. Industry average for people that's killing it, that's making it out there. That's usually how many sales. Sometimes I get 10 sales, sometimes I get 20 sales. It all depends how much, you know, how much I push my marketing, especially when I start with a brand new campaign. But you're talking about making 20 sales a day for the next 7 days in order for you to pay for your mortgage, which is $1,500. Now, that's cool, but it's kind of impossible if you're under the stress to make it happen. This is my goal in this video. I want to teach you how to get rich fast. In order for you to get rich fast, you got to learn how to sell high ticket. And people, sometimes, the people you see that's making a lot of money online, they understand how to sell high ticket. Now, what is high ticket product? I'm going to take this part out, right? You should be able to see that. You should be able to sell high ticket product. High ticket product. Now, there's a difference. Low ticket, I should have given you low ticket. Low ticket product, you are looking at anywhere between $10, you know, to $250. Those are low ticket product. Now, if you want to sell high ticket product, usually selling high ticket product, it takes more than just emailing a list, like bam, 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 email marketing. It takes a lot more than just that, right? For you to close high ticket sales, right? It takes a little bit more, but I'm going to teach you how to close high ticket sales. Especially if you're a phone person, I'm going to show you how to close them on the phone. If you're an email type of person, I'm going to show you how to close them in email. If you're a video type of person, if you don't mind just getting in front of the camera, I'm going to teach you how to close them on the camera on a video like this one, right? So you're talking about high ticket sales now. We're talking about anywhere between $500 to $1,000, right? To 1,000 to 20,000 to 5,000, you know, 5K, 10K. So it doesn't matter. 5K, anything up over $500 is a high ticket item. So people will pay for them once and they'll get the product that they're looking for. Now, if you understand how to sell high ticket product, now you have 1 week. You know, if you're using the list system network, which I encourage you to get to MD, which is a master distributor level, and on that level, it's $1,000, and you also pay $99 fee, which allow you to get 100% commission when you make a sale of $1,000. So every time you sell a platform for $1,000, my friend, you get to make $1,000 over and over and over again. So if you sell 30 of them in a month, you just made yourself $30,000. Now, if you want to make $30,000 using the $30 level or a $30 product, which is a low ticket product, you gotta sell 1,000 of them in a month. Just think about it. There's 30 and 1,000. You know, selling 1,000 or selling 30 item. Which one makes more sense to you? 1,000 or 30? Well, exactly 30. It's easier for you to make 30 sales than to make 1,000 sales, right? You would agree with me, right? But the key is that a lot of people get intimidated. They don't know how to sell the high ticket product because they feel like, man, I just need to sell $100 or $20, whatever. But when you can sell high ticket product, it's gonna make you a lot more profit. You're gonna have a lot more margin. You're gonna have a lot more money to budget into marketing for your business, right? You're gonna start making a lot more money. So we're talking about the list system network have the MD level, which give you the opportunity to sell something for $1,000, and you get $1,000. Now, how do you get people to buy high ticket from you? Let's talk about the phone now. I'm going to show you how I close high ticket on the phone. So take this formula. You can take this formula for you and you can go crush it out there, right? You can go crush it out there in whatever product that you're promoting. Now, this is how I do it. If my goal, I'm just giving you an example. If my goal is to make $30,000 a month, right? It's 30,000. Well, I put it low for some people that's watching. Let's just go low. Some people that number might just be crazy to them, or some people it just might be nothing. You might be making $50,000 and you want to make $100,000. Well, guess what? The same principle apply, and you could just upscale the same thing, right? So let's say you just want to make $10,000 a month. You want to make $10,000 a month in your business, 10K. That's where you want to be. My goal would be to sell 10 of $1,000 product instead of me trying to sell a bunch of a $30 product. So how do you get people to buy that $1,000 product from you? What you need to understand is how to drive traffic. Now, you can drive traffic and ensure conversion. Now, traffic and conversion is what makes the online marketing game, right? If you can get traffic, not just traffic now. You got to be able to capture your traffic. So you need to create traffic, capture leads, and create conversion. Conversion is not just going to happen by itself. You got to create the conversion, right? You got to have certain things in place, which I show you in the inside of a course that I have at the MD level, which is called the Master Craft course, which you get as a bonus when you get to the MD level. So what you need to do now, my goal is to get a lot of traffic. So I would say this is my business, right? This would be my business here. My goal is to get a lot of traffic. Traffic. Now you're talking about paid marketing, blog, YouTube. If you're doing free, if you're doing SEO, get as much traffic as you can. Why? That's my business. My business has 3 layers, right? Business has 3 layers, 3 products. Now you're talking about $30 on the basic. You're talking about $100 on Pro or whatever other name they give it. You're talking about $1,000 on the Masters, right? Now, the first part, you want to drive enough traffic that the front end conversion is taking care of itself. You know, if you have a good follow-up, you have a good 7 days follow-up that teach you how to sell to people, right? The front end should take care of itself. If you drive enough traffic, massive traffic, 100 to 200 leads a day, if you don't know how to do that, well, me and you, we need to get connected, right? I can teach you and show you how to do that. So, and then when you get into our system, right, we have training that's in place that teaches you how to do stuff like that. But when you start taking care of the front end, you start making 2 to 3, 4 sales a day on the front end. Now you don't have to worry about the basic sales anymore. Now my goal is to talk. Now we're talking about the phone now, close people on the phone. I want to talk to the people that makes the commitment to come in at their basic product. So when those people come at the basic product, my goal is to get them to buy the $1,000. Now how do I, because I need 10 people to buy the $1,000. So if I'm getting 3 people every day, you're talking about 30 days. I mean, even, okay, let's say 2 people a day. You're talking about 30 days, that's 60 people in a month. Out of 60 people, can you get 10 people to get to the $1,000? Yes, you can, because your goal now is to focus on the people that would need the $1,000 product. Now, most people will say, yeah, I don't have the money. You know, I don't know if I can spend it to myself. This is how you get people to take commitment, right? A lot of people say, I can get people to buy a $1,000 product, or I can sell high ticket product, whatever the case is, right? Or even coaching and buying coaching from you if you're selling a high ticket product. People will take commitment when they know what they are buying is for a reason that is a lot bigger than what they are buying, right? People take higher commitment when they know what they are buying is for a higher reason than what they are buying. Now, how do you get the higher reason? Usually when I get on the phone with people, I say, hey, what's going on? This is Keder. You know, I've seen you sign up. I've seen you get started at the basic. You know, this is the golden question. What's your goal? How much money do you want to make? That is the golden question. Most people don't want to make, do you think most people just want to come online to make $500 or to just make $200 a month or $100 a month in their business? Do you think most people have that mentality? No. Most people will literally tell you, hey, I just want to make $10,000 a month. Or I just want to make $100,000. I want to quit my job. I want to be able to be there for my kids. I want to be able to be there for my family. Now, when they tell you, hey, this is how much money I want to make, you know, so this is Keder here on the phone. So just let me know. Just let me know how much money you want to make. Yeah, I just want to make $10,000. Okay. What is your goal? What do you want? Why do you want to make $10,000? Well, you know, I want to be able to quit my job and spend time with my kids. Well, okay. Good. I'm glad that you have your goal in place. You know, what is that going to do for you when you are able to quit your job and spend time with your kids? Well, you know what? I've been thinking about writing my own book. I've been thinking about opening up a gym, and I felt like, you know, having a online business will help me big time. And if I could go into my business full time and I could be making the type of money, I'll be excited to quit my job. How much money would you need to be making in order for you to quit your job? That would be my question, right? How much money would you need to be making for you to quit your job? Well, if I'm making an extra $5,000, you know, I would be equal to the amount of money that I'm making at my job, but I would feel really, really at ease and at peace if I'm making $10,000 in order for me to leave my job. Okay, cool. Now you're looking at $10,000 versus $30. So now this is where I hit them with the question. How much do you have to invest into you reaching your goal? That's the key question, guys. How much do you have to invest? Most people will go $30. And then my question would be, does that sound right to you? You want to make $10,000 and you want to invest $30? More likely they'll say, well, I don't know. Then I'll go into, okay, I'm going to teach you how to make $10,000. The same process that I just teach you, how to ensure traffic on the front end, and learn how to close out on the high-end ticket, right? If you're taking care of traffic on the front end and it's converting on front-end sales, you're not worrying about the $30 sales now. Now, all you gotta do is worrying about closing 10 sales for the month at $1,000, then you make a $10,000 month. Does that make sense to you? Oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense to me now. I could see, well, would you rather make 300 sales? 300 sales in a month, or would you rather make just 10 sales in a month? Which one sounds easier now that you have a job? Well, 10 sales in a month. All right, 10 sales in a month. So how soon can you get this money so you can get up to the $1,000? And I'll give you the tactic that I'm using, the traffic that I'm using, traffic method to help you start making this $1,000 commission so that you could be at $10,000 every month in your business. well, I don't know if I'm gonna have it, but I'm gonna ask a couple of people, and I'll get back to you in the next 3 days. Well, this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna give you 3 days. I'm gonna give you a call back. I'm gonna set you up for 30 minutes coaching after you get started, and then we can get you going. All right, boom, there you go. I either get them at the moment, 3 days later, I'll call them and tell them what's going on, or I would literally tell them, can you ask, do you think you have someone that you can ask right now? Because I am not going to be, in this moment, I'm not going to be around. But if you have someone that you can ask right now for the money, or you think someone will be willing to let you borrow, whatever the case is, we can do it right in the computer. So you get in the computer, if you're using TeamViewer or whatever, you get them signed up and you get them to go. Guys, when you start closing people that way, you're going to start taking action and you're going to start making more money, all right? So that is closing high tickets over the phone. Right? The main secret to closing high ticket over the phone, find out people's why. Usually their why they're doing this stuff is a lot bigger than themselves, is a lot bigger than money, because they can put a price on it. So whatever high ticket that you're selling to help them get there, because that's going to give them the ability to sell high ticket, that, my friend, is going to make a big difference. Now let's talk about closing high tickets on the computer, right, through emails and through video marketing. If you're a video marketer, so by far, if you're getting some value, I want you to go below. There should be a comment. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you feel about this training so far. What you're getting out of it. If it's making sense to you. If it's something that, do you have an eye opener? Is it something that you're gonna try inside of your business? Right? Just let me know. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna take that off. Let's talk about closing high tickets on the internet. Now, there's a secret to closing high ticket on the internet. Once you get someone to make a commitment once, it's easy for you to move them to the next commitment. Listen to me. Once you get someone to make a commitment once, it's easy for you to move them to the next commitment. Now, there's a process how you do that. Now, if you're talking about video marketing and email marketing, video and email. Video and email marketing. Now, if you want to start selling high ticket, this is how I do it. When someone sign up into my business, they sign up at the lower packages. I usually have some bonuses, some tools, some little stuff, some training, right? They get. Now, if they want to get the high ticket, I have a funnel. So after they signed up, I usually have a funnel. After they sign up, a 7 days funnel. After they sign up at Basic, that's going to send them out emails, right? They're going to get the first email. It's going to be a testimonial. So first email, testimonial of somebody else using a product that's having results other than me, and that's using the high-end tickets inside of the product. Someone that already invested into themselves, I'm going to get the first email going out. I'm going to have a second email. My second email is usually a bonus page, right? A bonus page. You can create that. If you don't have a bonus page, I have one. If you click somewhere, I don't know, wherever you can find it, but I have a bonus page. For anything that I'm promoting, I have a bonus page because I am pushing people to take action. And some of my bonuses, they cost a lot of money. So what I do, I usually buy white label whenever I'm buying a course. I usually pay extra money so that I can buy the course and being able to resell it or give it out as bonuses to other people. That way I can have that as a bonus. So you need to have a bonus page. So when they go on my bonus page and they see, oh my God, if I upgrade to this level, I'm going to get this free tool. I'm going to get this free tool. I'm going to learn how to use this. I'm going to get this free training. They are ready to buy. They are ready to buy. And you do what's called a irresistible offer. You need to have what's called on my third email. So on my third email to them, I would have a video. Now that's where a video comes into play. A video with an irresistible offer. Irresistible offer. And what I mean by irresistible offer is that you over deliver on that offer, right? You tell them this is how much stuff they're gonna get, this is how much training they're gonna get. They're gonna get your free course if you already created a course. You know, if you have some specific stuff with your team. Now, if you don't have anything, you're a newbie in this internet game, you don't have any tools, you don't have any strategy, you don't have anything, courses that you've created, check with your sponsor, right? Or if I am your sponsor, if you're part of our team, we have a bunch of it on our team that you could share, that you could give out. So check with me or your sponsor, whoever sent you this video, check with them and ask them, what are the bonuses that they have? Do they have a page where you can create a irresistible offer? And with the Edison system, you could do that. You can create an irresistible offer on whatever page that you want. You can totally blow their mind. So when you have that, on my fourth email, I'll just tell them to buy up. Buy up to the next level. So on my next email, I tell them to buy up to the next level. So you first give them your bonus page. You give them some testimonial of people that's having success with the high-end ticket, and then you tell them to buy up. You give them a video that is an irresistible offer, and you tell them to buy up, my friend. So that is gonna take it to the next level. And the next thing that I do, I usually sell on all my webinar. If you are on my team, you should know that already. I am upselling you on my webinar. Usually my trainings usually selling you at the same time. So my training would be selling you. If you're part of my team, you're on my webinar, I'm usually having a training that is a sales speech at the same time. So selling and train at the same time, my friend, on the webinar. So with that being said, guys, this been a long training. I hope you find massive value. What I want you to do right now at this moment, if you had not invested into yourself to get to the MD level, because I already know you got started with the system, you got the system network, and you are able to get access to all these tools that I've been telling you about. But now I want you to go ahead and take action, because we have some powerful bonuses for you, just like I'm showing you here. When you get to the MD level, it's $1,000 invest into yourself. What we're gonna deliver to you is gonna be so powerful, and it's gonna take your business to the next level. So with that being said, leave a comment below. You see a bunch of other people leaving comments. Don't be afraid to let me know who you are, to share with me. Let me know what's going on with you. That was Keder. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Next video, guys, I'm gonna share something with you that is so crazy. I went to that event that is secret. People just we don't even talk about it. Okay. If you've been online for a little while, more than 2 years, I know you heard the saying that the money is in the list, right? I know we all heard it. If you come online, you know the money is in the list. Well, guess what? On the next video, I'm going to share with you something called the Master's List. If you never heard of that, my friend, get ready to have your mind blown away. Get ready to have your mind blown away, because the big money, now you're talking about the money's in the list. Now the big money is in the master's list. Now how do you create a master's list? That's what we're going to talk about on the next training that we're going to have. Some more stuff will be coming to you. That was Keder. I look forward to seeing you later. Leave a comment below. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.